Do y'all know that it's episode 13?
Episode 13. This is the lucky one.
Yes.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that when we get to the subject matter. But do you have questions about real estate? What
Yes.
is the market doing? Should you sell? Should you buy? Are you a first-time home buyer and investor with millions of dollars in properties? Or are you looking for your dream home, your forever home? Well, then you have found the right place with Ken and Carrie and Joe. Learn the pros and cons, the hows and whys, the ins and outs of real estate with 3 top agents from Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group in Waco, Texas. Join Joe Reed, Ken Castelo, and Carrie Knight for Waco Real Estate 101, the podcast. Here we go. Ken, you look like you're
Episode
jumping.
13. Man,
There we go.
I've had too much coffee this morning. I'm kind of
How many cups have you had?
This will be my second cup.
Oh,
right now.
the big Yeti.
I
Yeti.
typically only have 1 cup that's 32 ounces.
Yes, that's a mug. So,
I've been up since 4:30. I went to the gym at 5.
Oh my gosh.
I got chubby.
overachiever.
I knew something was wrong with her.
Yeah.
Every
She's
day,
ready
Monday
for a
through
nap
Friday,
now.
I do that. I
Oh
am,
my
yes.
gosh.
So y'all, my social media was blowing up last night, or maybe, and then so I had to go run out there and check my mail. Guess what came yesterday? Appraisal values for 2023. 2023, yeah.
That's a bad word right now.
Yes,
My
it
gosh,
is.
everybody.
It's like the F word.
Yeah.
We had an agent in our office whose appraisal went up from approximately 450 to ding 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 800, a $350,000 increase in 1 year.
Man, that was a good investment for her.
Yeah. Well, if you can sell it for 800, sell it today.
That's a problem. Like you can't sell it for.
No.
Because I have a flip house under contract for, let's just say, 380, and I got the appraised value was like 480. There's no way I can sell it for 480.
Well, one perfect example this gives us to help try to educate people right now.
Yeah.
Just because a home has an appraised value of X does not mean it's worth X.
No.
Yeah.
It may be worth more, it may be worth less, but the county appraisal district right now, there are a whole bunch of people out there who are not happy.
Right.
I just trying to think of who else. I mean, the weatherman's even righter than that most of the time.
Wait,
Yeah.
his rider? Oh,
Yeah,
rider?
Rider.
Yeah.
R-I-G-H-T.
Yeah. just
Well,
yeah.
More.
You see
is
my
correct.
clock right over there that doesn't have a battery in it?
It's right.
It's more
yeah.
right than the.
Twice a day.
So I'm like, how can it be so unrealistic? I mean, this is what we do every day. We talk to people about the values of homes, and we look at current market conditions, and and it goes in. It says here is your market value, and people go, well, I'm going to pay this tax, so this is how much my house should be worth.
Yeah,
And
I have a
it's-
client who bought a lot in the Arches for $138 last year. His appraisal came in at $288 for a lot. He said,
Wow.
"Can I sell it?" That I said, "No, there's no way."
That's
Yeah,
But-
and you got to get on the list quick if you're gonna. And well, I'm jumping the gun here, but I'm just saying, as far as disputing or fighting
That's
your
where my mind was
appraised
going.
value,
yeah.
they're already setting it up. You got to book your time right here and now. And everybody's kind of in shock.
Yeah.
They're saying property taxes. Everybody's talking about the property tax. Well, they're saying this isn't the property tax. They're saying this is just the appraised value.
But that makes the taxes go up.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's not an accurate reflection of what the market values are.
They're not true appraisers, but when you go and fight it, they literally have comps there. So you have to do your research, and I encourage everybody to protest if they can, because a lot of people don't know they can, and they don't do
You have
it.
to.
So yeah,
And don't know how to.
right, and
They-
don't know
yeah.
how to.
Every year,
And
I
they're
have
counting on that. They really are.
Yeah.
and every year I have a few folks who call me and say, "Hey, Joe, will you help me with this?"
Yeah.
And of course, we do.
Mhm.
I
That's what we
would
do for our
imagine-
clients.
Absolutely, and I would imagine you guys have the same
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
Another thing, just I wanted to tell everybody: make sure every year you go on and check that you have your exemptions. They pull those randomly. And people might not notice it for a couple of years, so they're getting extra money. But check your homestead, check your over 65, any disabilities you might have, check them every year.
They did that to Susan and me 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we look and there's no homestead exemption.
They just pull it.
So we had to
Yeah, you get
reapply, and they did give us a credit for not allowing that exemption. So it got fixed in the end.
I'm
but
not
we
sure
had
why they
to-
do that.
I don't know.
You don't
we had
move?
to proactively go fix
It's
it.
like
It's
people
like they're
giving
waiting
out gift
for-
cards
yeah.
that they know
Aren't
that
going to use them.
half the people aren't going to use them. when you sell
That's
them.
just so wrong to me.
When they say taxation with representation,
without representation.
yeah, I mean, I'm saying with. We
Yeah.
do have representatives that, and as much as you still have to dispute that, I think they need to be right.
Yes.
It shouldn't be up to us to challenge them if we. I think they've got to get it right, and I don't think there's any accountability for them to just throw out a number.
The government is there to take care of the people, not to take advantage
Of the people. Yes.
In my opinion.
Wow, well said, Joe.
I like that, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'll coin that phrase.
You should, yes.
I'm going to vote for you. Are you going to run for an office
Joe
or
for
something?
president.
Ew.
And also remember, everybody, that you can apply for your exemptions any time of the year now. So if you buy a house in July, you can make sure you get a copy of your driver's license and a bill or something, or with your picture on, or your address on the driver's license.
You have to change the address.
Yes. And you can apply at any time during the year that you buy property.
Good.
I even had a client
announcement there. So
even had a client who just bought a home recently and came into my office because he doesn't do online, and so we got online and changed his address on his driver's license and did a couple other things for him. So.
Man, you're special, Joe.
Joe, I have some stuff I need done too.
Right,
can I come to your office and can you help me do some stuff online?
Probably, whatever.
That's incredible, though. I mean, and that's how much people count on us, and that's why we have to be as good as we are. And I like the realtor commercials right now that we abide by the code of ethics and do those kind of things for our clients, all of our clients. Past, present, future.
Right.
But I really think that once you establish that relationship with them, we have that responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If they need something, if it's a tax assistance or just information, we're there for them. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't really adhere to that. That's not what a lot of realtors do. I think that makes us better than them.
Can I brag on one of my clients?
You should.
Yeah.
Rick and Laura, after the first of the year, reached out to me because I'm a Homes for Heroes realtor, and Rick is in the military, and so last month we closed on their first home ever.
Awesome.
And they got a Homes for Heroes reward over $2,000 back from us, which was amazing. But Rick and Laura said that they were so appreciative of how I had taken care of them. Rick had, I think it was 7 American flags that he carried with him in his body armor on every active duty deployment, including Iraq and Afghanistan.
Wow.
He personally wrote the dates and the locations of his tours on these flags, and he came by the office last week and presented me with a flag.
Wow.
I've
chills all
got
over my
I
arm.
would
chills
start
right
crying.
now.
Yeah.
And I'm planning on going to one of these arts places in town and
Get
finding
framed.
out what it's going to cost to get it framed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that'd
that's
be
so special.
cool.
That's the most meaningful and moving
Yeah.
gift I've ever received.
Nothing tops that.
With the American Valor Foundation coming into town soon, and Ken, you're working with them in multiple ways.
We're going to go meeting today in
Okay.
Meridian to pick up some supplies for a big meeting in Dallas. Talk
Yep.
more about that, how they support.
Painting with a Twist, you and Diane are supporting them and doing some stuff there. It's cool stuff, and I don't know how I got completely off onto, supporting our military, blah blah blah. But I'm glad that the three of us all
Oh, I'm definitely very patriotic.
are very red, white, and blue. I'd say.
Very extremely, and I have one of Chris Kyle's flyers right here, and it's about supporting the ones that support. It's our job, our duty to support them, and that's kind of his credo motto that he has always lived by, and that's what we try to do. We haven't ever served.
Right,
Yeah,
I have.
right.
The least we could do is serve those guys.
Yeah, be
girls,
supportive.
that we can, and to get that flag, that is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Do you want to tell them about the thing Sunday or?
Yeah, I mean, we do the Painting with a Purpose once a month at the studio, and that's just a way for us to give back. Kind of what Painting with a Twist is about. It started after Katrina. It's just a little sidebar here from real estate, but it really is. There had Katrina come blow up the town down there, and they started a few little get-togethers in the backyard trying to boost morale, and it just took off. And to this day, what we're seeing with our Painting for Heroes the Sunday after our fundraiser is for our local first responders and emergency responders, and the therapeutic value of those classes. It's fun, yeah, but it really has been documented through clinical studies that the
beneficial,
the hormones and the that are released in it's pretty significant and special to watch some of these guys that are having experienced PTSD and other kind of stress and traumas, and be able to relax and have fun a little bit. And,
that's cool.
So yeah. So
that's cool.
I like that. Then again, this is what we do as realtors. We step up and do things like this and support these things. And you and your Home for Heroes is an excellent example of how you go above and beyond.
Well, it's an opportunity to give back to the community, to people who make our community what it is.
Yeah,
make it possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, most of the time we're here having a great time, and you know, obviously both of these are kind of a little more
serious,
exactly, compared to what we're normally doing here. But I think the tax appraisers are definitely something that we can help people with if they'll reach out to us. Obviously, Home for Heroes is a great organization that some realtors are more involved in. But you know, anything we can do, I think that's something that we're all challenged to do. And I know.
And I appreciate veterans coming and using those VA benefits and the loans, veteran loans. Yeah. They can get in a house with like no money down.
Yeah.
100% financing.
And I walked in one day and I was talking to Carrie about something, and she has all these cards laying on her desk. Every month she handwrites cards.
30 for the vet over like when they're deployed at Christmas.
30 cards.
30 cards a month. So
she
like one a day.
Them a thank you card.
That's
cool. For their service, and they go out at Christmas.
Yeah. So
that's wonderful, Carrie.
So,
well, I knew there was a reason I liked you guys.
Yeah. Man, we're just screaming patriotism today.
Red, white, and blue.
Yes.
Carrie, you always provide us with a great joke.
I don't have a joke today. I do have a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called the McLennan County Appraisal District.
Oh my gosh.
I think we can say that.
I mean,
I'm
a
all
lot of
up.
people are feeling that way today. And if y'all have any like need in getting comps and us helping you with that, feel free to call us.
Yes.
Joe, you have our numbers, don't you?
I do.
All right.
I have my number. 254-644-3686. Joe Reed.
Carrie, what's your number?
Mine is 254-644-3367.
Yeah.
Ken?
I have a phone number.
Oh,
What?
254-723-5962.
Oh my goodness, we all have phones.
I
answer mine.
Yeah, I do too.
That's another good. No, it's not
Mine
a good
buzzed
joke.
twice while we've been on
Unless
this
someone-
recording. So.
How many spam calls do you guys get every day?
Oh, about healthcare?
Oh,
and spam too.
Yes.
Yeah.
No fun.
Sheesh.
No fun.
Okay, let's move on away from that.
Yes. We were doing really good there for a minute, but any other good things that we need to? I think we still want to do an interview with some of our new agents. I'm going to talk to a couple this week and see if we can't get them in for just a quick interview. Talk about Weichert and the difference of Weichert versus some of the other brokers they've been affiliated with, and I think
we've had multiple new agents and multiple experienced agents who have come to Weichert recently, which has been great.
Yeah, I'm going to go with an experienced agent for our interviews next time. And, any other, like, I know we've had, home inspectors, we've had lenders. We'd reach out to anybody if our
A county appraiser?
No,
yeah. Can we get one of them here?
Oh my gosh.
Explain to us what
Yeah.
they're thinking or how they're coming up with these figures. Maybe
Yeah.
that would help.
But let's think about some other of those kind of opportunities that coming up in the next episode or two. But I think that the normal listener out there is learning something from this every time. We are true to the Waco Real Estate 101. Trying to hit the basics, but sometimes we do get a little sidebar and
No.
kind of go off the hook and the rails. But anyways, yeah, let's get a few more other interviews set up. I think people love doing that. So
Sounds good. We will do that. Hey, we want to thank you once again for joining us. Carrie, Ken, and I hope that you learned something helpful today. We would love to know what questions you have about real estate, and we're ready to help you sell or buy a home. With the market as crazy as it's been the last few years, you may want to just know what kind of equity you have built in your home, especially since the appraised values have come out. Leave us a message on our Facebook page at Waco Real Estate 101 or reach out to one of us individually. Who knows? Your question may become the topic of our next podcast. Until next time, be safe and have fun.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, that